Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time to watch my video and you are interested in learning Chinese or you are already preparing the HSK exams by yourself, you have picked up a correct YouTuber. I'm Yo-Yo Huang and my videos are for Chinese self-learners. In today's video, we will continue lesson 1 in HSK level 3. So if you are still a beginner or you want to refresh the basic knowledge like pinyin, feel free to check my channel for HSK level 2. Now, let's begin the journey on level 3. We will continue lesson 1 from previous video about the sentence structure. Lesson 1 is 周末你有什么打算? I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Yes, and we will continue on the sentence structure about those notes. The first is 好, but this 好 is not simply means good. It's about function that add following the verb such as 吃好, 准备好. So let's take a look at the example sentence. 今晚的电影小刚已经买好票了。小刚 is a name. 今晚的电影 So tonight's movie, if we translate directly, so the movie in tonight, 小刚 he has already bought the ticket. So if we were at 好 following a verb, which means the action has been completed. So this preparation have been done or something has been bought, something has been prepared well, so on. Just like the second example, 饭还没做好，请你等一会儿。饭还没做好，做饭 cook, finish cooking or not finish cooking. 还没 so not yet. 还没 still 还 still not yet. So here, which means the dinner is not yet prepared, the meal is not yet prepared. Please wait a little bit. 饭还没做好，请你等一会儿。The first sentence, 去旅游的东西准备好了吗？去旅游的东西 so the 东西 which is for going traveling. Like, yeah, you're going to pack a lot of things before you go for traveling. So here is a question asking if you have prepared well all the things, all the belongings that you're ready to your travel. And number 4 sentence, 我还没想好要不要跟你去呢。我还没想好，想好 think of, I decided. So here, which means I haven't made up my mind, I haven't made up a decision that if I will be going with you or not. So 我还没想好 which means I haven't made a decision. This thinking, so this thought haven't been completed. So this how we can we can use it in many situations. For example, 我已经洗好碗了。So I'm going to put it over here. 洗好碗了。So I finished dishwashing. I have finished the dishwashing. 我可以看电视了吗？我可以看电视了吗？ And a question here. Yeah, yes. So in a scenario, for example, that the mother wants the kids to do some housework, for example, dishwashing. And then the mother said, you have to finish this housework. You have to finish the dishwashing before you can watch the TV. And then the kid answered, hey, mom, I have done this. I mean, I finished the dishwashing. Can I now watch the TV? So this will be how we say it in Chinese? 我已经洗好碗了，我已经做好这件事情了。So I have, so already, so we know that 已经 is already. So I have 洗好碗了，我已经洗好碗了。我可以看电视了吗？ If you think this is a kind of not very normal in our life scenario, let's make this one. 我已经做好作业了。可以看电视了吗？了吗？ So the second sentence, second example here is I have already finished my homework. 作业，作业 which means do homework. If we say 做好 so which means I have completely completed my homework. It's kind of like I emphasize this action has been well done. It's like this. So if we are children and we say it to our mothers, that's like 我已经做好作业了. So my homework has been all done. 我已经做好作业了。可以看电视了吗？ Here we ignore the 我, so it also means 我可以 because we have said 我 at the beginning of the sentence. So everybody knows that I am emphasizing me if I can do something because I have already finished something. It's kind of like children begging the mothers, I've been already finished my homework. Am I able to watch television now? So 我可以看电视了吗? Here we know that 了 is normally represent action has been finished, but if we say it in oral speaking with 可以做什么了吗 add a 吗 as a question mark, which means can I do this thing? So this action hasn't happened so far, but the 了 is more like an oral speaking, like begging someone if I can do this. So this means that 看电视 this action, watching television, 看电视 this action this hasn't happened. It will happen in the future. So I'm begging my mother if I can watch television, but we add a lot just in oral speaking that I want to beg you that this action, like I want to watch television. 可以看电视了吗？我可以看电视了吗？ Like this. So why we had了 in a future action sentence? That's the reason. It's just an oral, like a bit begging emotion on it. And then, yeah, that's kind of like yeah, here also there's also 了 over here. So 准备好了, but here if we use that with 准备好了吗? So it's not following some action like 看电视, but it's following a 好 this 好 over here, which means that if this thing is done, so it's the normal way when we use 了 to represent the sentence or represent the action is completed. So there are slightly different. But of course, you can always say it 可以看电视吗? So without the 了, there's also no problem. So there are two ways. If you hear that, you know they are just asking in a very polite way, probably already begging if they can watch television from their mother. All right, so let's take a look at the practice. Complete the sentence. 我不能跟你出去玩。明天的汉语课我还没准备好呢。准备好。我还没准备好。This can end already, but if you want to say it more natural in like a native speaker way, so we can add the. Yeah, so we emphasize 我还没准备好呢。I haven't prepared yet, and this is quite important. I have to prepare the class, so say it like this. So this person rejected the other invitation, saying that I can't hang out with you. 我不能跟你出去玩。Then the practice number 2. 我们打算去旅行。我已经 I bought the ticket. 买好火车票了。So 衣服快means quickly. So here say you have to put your clothes on quickly, right? So 快穿好衣服。穿衣服 means wearing, put on your clothes, put on. So 穿好。And then the second sentence structure 一也 you can say 一也一都一不一没。It means like a very strong negative no saying sentence. Negative structure. Let's take a look at the example. 我一个苹果也不想吃。我不想吃苹果。I don't want to eat apple. If you want to make this sentence stronger, I really don't want to eat apple. I really don't want to eat a single apple. We say it. 我一个苹果也不想吃。We put that object in front of the verbs. So we emphasize a single apple. I don't want to eat it. And then the second sentence. 昨天他一件衣服都没买。Yesterday he hasn't bought any clothes. The first 小丽 is a name. 小丽一杯茶也没喝。So she hasn't taken any cup of tea. And then number 4, 手机地图手机电脑地图一个也不能少。不能少带。So you should not forget your phone, your computer, the map. 一个也不能少。少 is lost something. So you get lost or you take less than you needed. 一个也一点也。So let's make some fun example on it. Like for example, 我一点蔬菜也不想吃。So I'm going to make a sentence like this one. We can take a look at opinions. 我一点蔬菜也不想吃。Oh wait, this one. So 蔬菜 here means vegetable. 一点 means a little bit. So here I emphasize that 我一点蔬菜也不想吃。我不想吃蔬菜 which means I don't want to eat vegetable. But if I want to emphasize 我一点蔬菜也不想吃 I don't want to eat a little bit of them. I don't even want to eat a mouth or just a piece of the green thing. I don't want to eat it. So here is the emphasis. 我一点蔬菜也不想吃，我就想吃麦当劳。But there are also some vegetable in McDonald's. Sorry, McDonald's. So let me make something nicer. 我一点蔬菜都不想吃，我就想吃鸡腿。Yeah, that's me. I don't want to eat a little bit vegetable at all. I just want to eat. Here is the chicken legs. I just make an example, so to make you understand how to use this sentence structure. So if there's any offense, I'm so sorry about that. And here, it's kind of like those children reaction that they don't want to eat vegetable and then they reject their mother. I don't want to eat vegetable at all. Like this. 我一点蔬菜也不想吃，我就想吃鸡腿。我一点作业都不想做，我就想看电视。Oh, that's actually it's me. 看电视 when I was a kid. So I don't want to do homework at all. I just want to watch TV drama. That's great. So here is 我一点作业都不想做. So you can see that there's no difference. You can use 也 or use 都 to like say this negative, you don't want to do this. So there's no difference between 也 or 都 or 我昨天一点儿作业 ，sorry about homework 我昨天一点儿作业也都没做，我看了一晚上电视。These are all bad examples. So let's take a look at sentence 3. 我昨天 is yesterday. So what happened yesterday for like a makeup me here is 我昨天一点作业 so no homework yesterday 都没做 so here 没 is we are talking about something already happened, not really happened, but because it's yesterday, so this time is already past and we use may here. So I didn't do it. What did I do? I watched a whole live television. 我看了一晚上，一个晚上，一整个晚上。So we shorten it as 一晚上 which means the whole evening. 我看了一晚上电视。我昨天一点作业都没做。我看了一晚上电视。Those are very bad examples, all right? So don't learn from this. So that's how we use 也都没 here. So I included all the situation with those different words, but actually they are the same. You can use 也 or 都 to change them. But if you wanna use 不 and 没, so just be a little bit careful about if you are saying something that you don't want to do it right now, or it's the time already in the past saying you haven't did it. 你没做，你没写，你没我昨天一点作业都没做，我昨天一点书都没看。I haven't read any book yesterday. Or 我昨天一集电视剧都没看。I haven't watched any TV episodes yesterday. 都没看。So this kind of why when we are talking about in the past, we are going to use may, and if we are going to talk about right now, I don't want it. So we are going to normally we will use 不 in most of the situation, and for may and 不 we also mentioned a difference in the HSK 2 class. I remember. So now it's kind of like reviewing, refreshing this knowledge on it. All right, so let's take a look at more example sentences over here. Yeah, that's 一点儿. We know that already. It means a little bit that we cannot count. We cannot count as an apple, one apple, two apples, or clothes, one Jackie, two Jackie, one cup of tea, three cup of tea, and so on. So the first, 我一点东西也不想吃, which means right now in this moment, I don't want to eat anything at all. Number two, this I just translated immediately. 这个星期我很忙. I'm quite busy this week. 一点时间也没有. I don't have any time. 一点时间也没有. 今天早上我一点咖啡都没喝. 一点咖啡都没喝. 我一点钱都没带, 所以不能买衣服. 我一点钱都没带, 所以 so I cannot buy any clothes. 所以不能买衣服. I'm also 一点 with the adjective over here. 他一点也不累. 他不累. He is not tired. He 一点也不累. He is not tired at all. He is not tired a little bit. 他一点也不累. 南方一点也不冷. 南方 the south 一点也不冷. Sorry about that. 一点也不冷. So what mistake I made just now is I mistakenly say the N and L. So here is 南方. You have to say it 南方 here. And 冷 is 冷. It's le and le. So yeah. Learner, you have to like tell it clearly. Because yeah, it's kind of a little bit difficulty for those for some of the people they cannot tell the le and le very clear at the very first second, so just like me. So need to pay a little bit attention on the le and le here. All right, so sentence number 3. 那个地方一点儿也不远。那个地方一点儿也不远。So that place is not far away at all. 你怎么一点儿也不着急？你怎么一点儿也不着急？ So why aren't you in rush? Like for example, the exam is tomorrow. The exam is tomorrow. Why are you so chill? Why are you not worried about this? So 你怎么一点儿也不着急？ Practice. 这些汉字太难了。This 汉字 these characters, these Chinese characters are too difficult. 我一个也不认识 right? I didn't know them at all. So what should I supposed to without pinyin? What should I supposed to understand all those Hanzi they combine together as sentence, and then I am totally lost. I think that's a very common problem when we are in HSK level 3, but actually in level 1 and level 2 we will see every sentence in our textbook. Every sentence they or text or words or even a single character they are with pinyin with them. So many learners they will really count on pinyin, so it makes them hard to read the real Chinese, because nobody will write Chinese always with pinyin on it. So you really have to like push yourself, just like what I mentioned in our first class in HSK 3. So you need to push yourself out of your comfort zone. You should not always count on pinyin. You should not just remember the meaning of English or the meaning of your language and then the pinyin. So how do I read correctly about those in Chinese? And now we really need to like get used to know those Chinese characters, get used to understand their meanings, and when we type it, even though we use like handphone, we use phones typing or use the computer keyboard typing, we know exactly which word we are going to choose. So of course I understand it's very difficult, but we will learn it step by step. All right, so that is our sentence. 这些汉字太难了. So these characters are too difficult. 我一个也不认识. I don't know any of them at all. 这件衣服真便宜. This clothes, this jacket or this clothes is so cheap. sorry, 不是我. 一点也不贵. It's not expensive at all. 一点也不贵, which means this clothes. 我没带钱. I haven't bought any money. 什么也没买. 一点东西. 东西 means thing, object, thing. 一点东西, nothing. I bought nothing. 一点东西也没买. 东西 is gone. 东西。And then the last one is na, which means the result of the sentence. So this already talked about in our previous class when we read about the text. Now it's a review. So for example, someone say, I don't want to go to see the movie. 我不想去看电影. I don't want to go to see movie. So be your friend say, 那我也不去了. So I don't go either. So it's kind of like someone said something and you are going to continue this topic saying that, so I will not do it, or yeah, like this. And then the example number 2 is from the text. 我早就复习好了，那也不能一直玩呀。那 which means this action. So we are repeating, we are saying, we are emphasizing this action before that we are talking about before. 那也不能一直玩呐。Let's take a look at the practice for all those examples. 周末我不想去商店买东西。周末我不想去商店买东西。If we are going to use na, what should I say? 那你周末有什么打算？ We're going to use our lesson 1's title. 那 so 那 we are talking about, we are pointing at what the conversation, what the previous conversation is. So if you don't wanna go shopping at weekend, A said, I don't wanna go shopping at the weekend. B said, so what you are going to do? So what's your plan at the weekend? It's it's representing something the other person said just now. So if you don't want to go shopping at the weekend, what's your plan? 那你周末有什么打算？ Second one, 外边下大雨了，不能去踢球了。那我们一起看电视吧。So we learned that in HSK 2, 吧 means an invitation, a future action that I suggest to in here. So because, or the situation is 外边下大雨了, we cannot go to play football. In this situation, let's watch TV together. 那我们一起看电视吧。Number 3, 对不起，红色的手机已经卖完了。那我不买了。So here is sorry, the red color, the phone with red color is already sold out. I don't buy it. Then I don't buy it. Then I don't buy it. So it's nice, more like then, so, or in this situation that you talk about just now, we add a na. It's very how to say, if you use this na, it sounds really native speaker. So good job here. So exercise here is reading 打算 plan to do something 打算去唱歌打算做什么没有打算周末你有什么打算一直写作业一直生病一直不高兴你怎么一直玩着急很着急不着急别着急你怎么一点也不着急啊跟小狗玩跟朋友去买东西别跟他旅行你能跟我一起去吗带 take something with you 带地图带饭没带作业还是少带一些吧 and choose the correct words. This will be your homework. Also, use the new language to describe the pictures. Let's take a look at this exercise. 衣服都 we need to use today, what we learned today. 洗好了吗？洗衣服. So to wash clothes, put it on the washing machine, or you wash by hand. So if you complete it, 都洗好了吗? What we learned today is add the 好 following the verb. 我一也，我一 it should not be 一点，我一件衣服也没洗。So why we use may but not 不 here? Why we use may is because this situation should be happened, or we are emphasizing something that in the past. So I haven't did that. I haven't washed any clothes. 我一件衣服也没洗。We use 没 here. It's more appropriate than 不洗。我一件衣服都不洗, which means I don't wash clothes at all. In my whole life, I don't wash any clothes. If you want your clothes clean, please do it yourself. It's kind of like this if we use 不洗. So here, may just may this negative may, it just describe that in the past I didn't do it, the action didn't happen. We use may. And also here, because 衣服 is countable, just like apple, 1 apple, 2 apple. For clothes is 1 jacket, 2 t-shirts, and so on. We use 件 we use 件 as the measure word. If you still remember the measure word, we say, for example, 一个苹果 1 apple. 一个苹果 apple is 苹果. We use 个 as the measure word. And 1 cat, 1 little cat. 一只小猫 1book, 一本书 2 books, 2本书 Those are measure words. So when we are talking about the clothes, 一件衣服都没洗 1件衣服 你什么时候洗 我打算 I plan to do something. 我打算今天下午洗 And this the rest of the free exercise, please do it as your homework. Also answer the question based on the text. We can review the text and check what is a suitable answer for all those questions over here. Now we are going to take a look at the characters. Characters is 1, 2, 3. It's the number when we write it as the Chinese character over here. 上下 is the up and down. 本 and 末. 本 is so you at lower part of the wood, which means 本. It has the meaning of the roots. So 本来 there's words 本来 so originally, which means original 本来 末 is the end. Here is 末 this one 末 it means the end of something. For example, 期末考 over here 期末考 This means the exam end of the semester. 期 here it means 学期 semester. Word games. So 旅游 traveling 旅游客人 the guest. 旅游游客 means the tourist 游客。外边地方外地 means not local, non-local, 外地。北方门，北门。The gate on the north side, 北门。Application period. So please practice it with your friends, or you can practice alone and play as A and B at the same time. Use this new sentence structure we've just learned today. 一也不。For example, 我觉得今天很冷。我觉得一点也不冷。我想吃一个苹果。我一个苹果也不想吃。我想去买衣服。我一件衣服都不想买。我想去爬山。我一座山都不想爬。我现在就想就想上网。我不想上网。我准备考试了。我现在很着急。我一点也不着急，因为我的期末考试远着呢。我一点也不忙。All right, good work. You are going to plan where you are planning to travel and what you are going to prepare before this travel. And for example, 我打算去北京旅游。我坐飞机去。我已经买好飞机票，找好宾馆了。我说我打算去广州旅游。我打算坐火车去。火车的 train， 火车去。我还没有买好火车票。I haven't bought the train ticket. 因为我还没确定。So I haven't make sure. 确定 make sure. 什么时候出发？出发 means set off. I haven't decided when I will set off. I can now make a sentence like this. Okay, common saying. 不到长城非好汉。非 means not, right? So if you haven't been to the Great Wall, you are not a hero. I haven't been to Great Wall so far, but I will visit there this year. So this is a saying 不到长城非好汉. Just like I really have to do it, or I really want to finish this. Let's make an example like there's sport competition at school for 1,005 meters long running competition. And then I said, I know it's not easy, but I just want to do it. I just want to do it. 不到长城非好汉. I just want to do it. Like this, how we use this common saying. All right, so we finish lesson 1 today. And please do remember to do all the homework that we just now skipped for all those practice. Yeah, and then we will start our lesson 2 in our next class. So I hope you enjoyed today's HSK level 3 lesson, and I'll see you next time. All right, so see you next time.